So in this problem over here, we're given 4 to the power of x plus 4 to the power of x plus 1 equals 40. Now what you need to do, of course, is get the same base everywhere and then equate the exponents. But before we do that, I'm going to have to split the 4 to the power of x plus 1. I'm going to have to split that up. So the 4 to the x remains 4 to the x plus 4 to the x plus 1. I know from the rules of exponents that I can break it up into 4 to the power of x times 4 to the power of 1. This is true because when we have twice the same base multiplied to each other, the exponents add. So whenever I see a plus sign in the exponent, I know that I can just split that up into the multiplication of two powers with the same base. Now this is equal to 40. I now notice that I've got a 4 to the power of x here and a 4 to the power of x there. So what this means is I have a common factor in both terms on the left-hand side. So I can factor it out. So I'm going to factor out a 4 to the x. And in my brackets I'm left with 1 plus 4 to the 1 equals 40. I have 1 because in my first term when I factor out 4 to the x I'm left with 1. And in my second term when I factor out 4 to the x I'm left with 4. Now inside the bracket I can simplify that to 5 because obviously 1 plus 4 is 5. So really what I have is 5 multiplying 4 to the power of x. And that's equal to 40. Now dividing both sides by 5 so I can isolate my 4 to the x, I get 8. But 8 is actually just 8, I'm going to rewrite over here as 2 to the power of 3. And 4 now, 4 I know is actually just 2 squared. So the 4 to the power of x I will rewrite as 2 squared to the power of x. And 8 I'm going to rewrite as 2 to the power of 3. So actually what I have is 2 to the power of 2x because I have a power to a power. So the exponents multiply. And on the right hand side what I have is 2 to the power of 3. I've got the same base on both sides, so I can equate the exponents. Equating the exponents gives me 2x equals 3. Solving for x now by dividing both sides by 2 gives me x equals 3 over 2. And so my solution is x equals 3 over 2.